This video is brought to you by Gladiator Concealment. Link in the description box below.
What's up, guys? It's Michael and Kyle with AKM Tactical. We appreciate y'all watching. We want to take a little time and talk about our rifles. It's going to be a little two-part series. We're going to talk about Kyle's rifle, then we're going to talk about my rifle, the specs, and kind of why we have what we have on it, and the purpose that it is, the purpose that it serves for us. I'm not going to take any more of his time, so I'm going to turn it over to him and let him talk about his rifle.
Alright, guys, so I'm new to the AR world. I built this rifle like a year ago, basically. First off, I always, or since I got into guns, I felt like after doing some research and listening to guys that you needed three things on a rifle, or a long gun, or a shotgun rifle, whatever, for it to be squared away for home defense, which is my primary use for this build that I had. Number one, you need some type of sights, whether it be irons or optic, or if you have an optic, I think you should have both.
Yeah.
Two, you need a light because you need to be able to see what you're going to be shooting at. You don't want to shoot your, your son's buddy that snuck in the house or whatever. You don't want to shoot your son sneaking out of the house, sneaking back in the house. Three, you need a sling. Having a sling on a gun because you can't holster a rifle.
Yeah.
So
it is your holster.
Yeah. So you need a sling. That is the basis of this gun. Now, this is a Palmetto State build. So some people out there, and I get it, are not for doing the Franken guns. Nothing Fancy's just come around to the idea of doing that. And he's been one of the biggest voices in the gun world in the last, 8 years. And that I understand that train of thought. But the ARs, so many people are making them. So many people are making them well, and I really felt like this was an okay way to go. It wasn't like I, went out on a limb and bought some crap stuff and hoped it would work. The barrel is a FN barrel. It's one Palmetto State marks as their premium barrel. When I decided to build this gun, I wanted quality stuff and I wanted an upgraded barrel. I wanted something that I would get a lot of life out of. This is FN's barrel that they make for the military for their full auto weapons. It's cold hammer forged, chrome lined, 1 in 7 twist. It's government profile. It came with a standard A2 front sight post. And my beef with that was it added a lot of weight to the front of the gun. Yeah. And whenever you shoulder a gun, I don't care if it's any kind of long gun, the felt weight of the gun, the perceived weight of the gun, anything that's forward that your offhand is having to carry is where you're going to notice it. Yep. So you want as little weight as possible at the front of a gun. Now, my light here and my sight, like those are absolutely necessary at the front of the gun. But you want as little weight as possible up this way. So that A2 front sight post was sitting about here, and it just added a lot of metal. If you want to see the gun in its previous configuration, go check me out on Instagram, and it's been in our videos as well. But I had a standard Magpul furniture handguard. Got rid of that, and then we put on a low pro gas block and installed this Midwest Industries Gen 3 lightweight rail. M-Lock. Holy crap. I can't tell you how much I love this rail.
Yeah, those rails are good to go, man. In a world full of rails, those rails really stand out to me. Because for the price, man, you're getting so much for the money.
Whenever I got it, my girlfriend bought it for my birthday, and I kind of requested it. She was like, "I don't know what to get you," and I was like,
I know.
But and my brother's like, "Dude, you just went from budget build to like really nice build," and but anyways, love it, guys. If you have the means, I would recommend it. It makes the gun so much more comfortable, ergonomic. And I'm a duck hunter, and like I shoot an expensive shotgun, and the reason I do is because the way it swings, the way it shoulders, the way I can follow through on a bird, and like that's the difference between taking an 870 duck hunting and taking a Benelli duck hunting. Like Benellis are made for duck hunting, 870s are made to destroy things, and they do that very well. Love my 870, but when it comes to just smoothness and shouldering and swinging, and you want a gun that's balanced, and this rail and getting rid of that front sight post really helped me balance it. Okay, so the lower is Palmetto State's standard lower with MOE furniture, Magpul MOE furniture, and FDE because I like it. No other reason. I like it. We added a BCM Mod 4 gunfighter charging handle. Replaced the standard government charging handle. Holy crap, man! Big difference. It's expensive to upgrade. Because your standard charging handles in Palmetto State's like $15.
Yeah, those mil-spec charging handles are horrible though.
And then those are like $50 or more.
Yeah, but they're worth every penny.
Man, yeah, it makes shooting the gun just much more ergonomic and much more efficient. The sights are Magpul M-Bus sights, Magpul backup sights. I don't know how y'all feel about them. There's mixed reviews, but for what they are, they're pretty tough. They're polymer, they work, and they're budget friendly.
Yep.
There's a guy on YouTube, 704 something. We both follow him.
704 Tactical.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
he's running some like $10 Amazon sites, and he's like beating the crap out of them. So, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to go get some Troy, iron sights, if that's still the hotness, I don't know what it is now. That used to be the hotness.
Yeah.
But whatever you want to get, get them and sight them in.
Midwest makes some awesome backup sites too.
There you go. Midwest makes everything.
Yeah,
nice,
Midwest is great.
Yeah, they make some good stuff. But anyways, M-Bus backup sights. And one of my favorite things about this rig is the Hollow Sun 403C. 50,000 hour battery life on the low power. Change it every year on your birthday is what we would suggest. That way you never have to worry about it, going dead on you. The beauty of that sight is that it's auto on, auto off.
Yep.
So after 8 hours of no movement, it shuts off. And the best thing is the auto on, because I can say I hear a bump in the night, say I hear glass breaking in my living room, get my pistol off my nightstand. If I have time, move to my gun safe, get that out, and when I shoulder it, boom, I've got sight. I don't have to touch a button. It's one less thing between me and getting on target. Love that, guys.
It's a 2 MOA dot too, which is awesome. That's awesome.
And for the longest time, the only way to go was Aimpoint or EOTech. And in recent years, I mean that's changed.
Yep.
That's changed. There are a lot of guys that are running that. Jaeger.
Yep.
They're running them in their contractor class on Midwest rails with AKs. Now, if you know anything about AKs, like and mounting them on a rail on an AK, that optic is going to take a beating.
Yep.
And
a lot of heat too.
A lot of heat. It's going to take a beating. They're using them in their contractor classes where they're shooting 5,000 rounds.
5,000 rounds or something like that. Something crazy. A crazy number like that.
That's a good test, especially for somebody that's. I'm not going to Afghanistan and fighting.
Yep.
This is for my home. for my area, 3 acres. That's what I got. So for what it is, it's great, and I'm kind of downgrading it. But there was another test where the guys literally had to blow the site up. They shot it and it was still running. They froze it, it was still running. I mean, they had to either burn it or blow it up. I don't remember what they did to get the thing to quit. So I feel like I was kind of downgrading it right then, but it's quality, and you don't have to spend $750.
Awesome. It's under $200.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
I paid $160 and it came with a riser.
Yep.
So 50,000 hour battery life. The biggest thing is when you shoulder your rifle, you don't have to worry about turning the sight on. Love it, love it, love it. I know the new hotness right now is 1 to 6 magnification, and I get it, and I understand why that makes sense. And from what I have heard, quality optic at a 1 power or like 1.5 power is just as efficient as a red dot as far as shooting. But I'm not spending, $2,000 on it.
No. Nope.
If you can, more power to you. If you shoot 3-gun, it's a necessity. This is for defending my home. Let's see, what else have I not covered? The sling is a Magpul multi-mission sling. You can go with any sling. Way of the gun.
Proctor sling.
Dude, I like his sling. Mine's more expensive, but I kind of wish I had that one. It's very minimalistic, thin but comfortable. If you want to go old school, a couple of years back, you can go with a bungee sling. SOE makes a great sling. If you go that bungee single point route. Enforce. Okay, you gotta have a light. That's the Enforce WMLX 500 lumen. Push button on. You can go between modes. You can make it stay on, or you can do it hold momentarily only. Thank you. And that's what I have mine set up for, because I don't want it to stay on all the time. What else, homie?
What mags you run?
Oh, P-Mags. Come on. P-Mags. You can get them under $15. I got 10 of them.
Yeah,
Buy them when they're on sale. Go find them on sale. You can't get enough P-Mags.
I bought them as cheap as $10 a piece.
Mm-hmm. And what am I running in them? XM93. Man, a self-defense round and a range round. You get great performance inside of the human body. We've kind of talked about that before. I know that sounds grotesque. I know that sounds morbid, but I want this to do as much damage as possible in someone that's trying to do me harm or my family harm.
And the beauty of XM193 55 grain stuff is it doesn't go through walls like you would think it would. Yeah. A lot of people think, well, that thing's going almost 3,000 feet per second. It's going to just go through walls. But when it hits sheetrock, it starts to tumble. And it's a lot less likely to go through a bunch of walls. Yeah. And it does a lot of damage in the body when it hits tissue.
Reed Hendricks has a good video about self-defense rounds for 5.56. I suggest you go watch it. I watched it, but the beauty of this is it's cheap enough to use at the range.
Yep.
And so basically my pistol mags are loaded, right? Well, not all of them are loaded in HST 147. That's my self-defense round, which you can get for $20 a box of 50 on Target Sports USA right now. Depends on when we release this video, but
they do that a lot.
Yeah, 20. Well, I ain't never seen $20 a box.
Really?
Yeah, 28, 26 is what I found it for in the past. $19.99 a box. Go check it out. I bought 3 boxes. Shipping was like $15. Totally worth it. Anyways, you can shoot range stuff and have it for self-defense too. I don't have to vary my mags. Like, they're all loaded for everything. I love that. There are more accurate rounds out there. What is the ones that they use in there?
Talking about 77 grain.
Yeah.
Sierra
Match King.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go with those, and those are freaking awesome if you've got the means. And But remember, you've got to sight your rifle in for your self-defense rounds.
Yeah.
Because and down to the grain, because and really down to the make, I think. Because I mean, depends on who loads them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sight your rifle in for your self-defense stuff. And in case you guys were wondering, this is a SOE M4 micro chest rig. I can't believe I said it right on the first take. Holy cow. We were so tired. We worked nights and we both worked last night.
Yeah, we've
And
been up.
It's like lunch
11
now.
o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been up since like 3:30 yesterday during the day. Anyways, so yeah, that's my setup. I also have a plate carrier that I bought. It was my better get this before Hillary gets elected, and I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Trump, baby.
Yeah, make America great again. Well, I don't have to worry about it for now. And I wanted it because I honestly was afraid that it would become hard to acquire.
Yep.
So I wanted a plate carrier before I couldn't get it anymore. But yeah, I got this SOE micro chest rig, and I'm so excited about running it. I'm like a little kid at Christmas. I can't wait. I also bought a ton of ammo during the scare or during the pre-election stuff because price of ammo, if you watch it, it goes up whenever somebody new gets elected or a Democrat gets elected, or if they introduce any new gun legislation. So stock up while you can, while people aren't freaking out about it. And I'm actually going to go through and enjoy some of those rounds that I was stashing away.
That's right.
But you got anything to say about it?
No, man. It's one of those guns that's just really cool. It has a lot of character to it. There's not a lot. Like if I could change anything on it, there's not really anything that I could think I would change on it.
Different strokes for different folks. You know, people like different lights. People like different mounts, QD mounts. Where you mount your sling. Different people like different slings.
Yep.
But like, I wanted something, and y'all know how we do things on this channel. Y'all know our philosophy. I wanted something that was quality and that just made sense.
Yep.
I wanted all the things I needed and nothing that I didn't need.
Yep. And it's just a good workhorse rifle.
Yeah.
Those are hard to beat. Hard to beat.
Yeah, everybody needs one. You know, there's a meme out there. It's like, this one is, for, I guess muggers,
Yeah.
and it's their concealed carry gun. And it says this one is for home defense, and it's a shotgun, or 870. And it says this one is for tyranny, and it's an M4 or an AK. Man, I hope we're never at a place like that, and I hope I never have to pick up my rifle and use it for anything other than recreational uses or hunting uses.
Yeah.
But you don't know, and if that terrible day comes, you want to be able to protect the ones you love. So
That's right.
that's why this is set up the way it is.
You got anything else, man?
That's it, brother.
Guys, we appreciate y'all watching. As always, like, share, subscribe. We will leave links to our social media outlets in the description box below. That's really all we got. We appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be safe.